Hello, everyone. This is Dean Alese with the live chat with Dean Alese, live from Gateway Community College. I'm going to take my mask off because I'm in my office by myself. So, hello, everyone. It's the live chat with Dean Alese, Wednesdays at 2. Registration is underway. I hope everyone was able to vote yesterday, and we are into November, if you can believe it. So, here we go. So our registration for spring is underway. Like I said, we are having a registration Saturday event this Saturday, November 7th. It starts at 9 a.m. It is first come, first serve. We will only be limiting the amount of students allowed in. So if you do need to get some help registering and getting all set, please do come in. Again, if you can handle this online, over the phone, or through the internet, please do register yourself online or through the internet. We do have advising appointments live via WebEx, over the phone, etc. But again, we will be here for anyone who does need that in-person support this Saturday, starting at 9 a.m. So it's 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on that registration event. For our Pact students, we've changed the Pact priority deadline slightly. So the new priority deadline is November 24th. Okay, so November 24th, all of our Pact students must be registered. If you're a student that thought you should have been a Pact student this semester, but you missed those priority deadlines and that's why you weren't packaged, I encourage you to also make sure you're registered by the 24th, as we will be looking at students that were past the priority deadline for eligibility for Pact for the spring. Okay, so that's our Pact program. That's the program for new students. So again, that registration deadline is November 24th. Again, do things early. We've got lots of classes available, lots of availability. You can make your schedule right now. We encourage all of our students to get registered early. I was hoping to have numbers to report today. We are behind a little bit. I wanted to be at 3,000, but that was a lofty goal. But we're at about 1,500 students registered as of yesterday, so I'm thinking probably more like 1,700 as of today. We would really love to get all of our continuing students registered even before we go on Thanksgiving break. So I encourage you all to make sure you're reaching out to your faculty member or to our advising office in order to get advising and get registered. The last day to withdraw from class for the fall 2020 semester is Friday, November 6th. So this Friday is the last day to withdraw from classes. Okay, so that's really important. The withdrawal forms are located on the registrar's office page on the web. Okay, so make sure that you know that this Friday is the last day to withdraw from classes. Okay, Friday, November 6th, last day to withdraw from classes. If you want to change your major, those change of major forms are available on the registrar's office website as well. So I know some of you chose a major randomly when you came in through admissions, and now you know what your major is going to be, or you've picked a major. Make sure you're changing those majors. A lot of you wait till the last minute when we graduate to change a major. Make sure your major is up to date in the computer, okay? This will avoid any hassles, especially when it comes to your graduation audit. In order to make an advising appointment, you can email gw-studentsuccess@gatewayct.edu. Again, gw-studentsuccess@gatewayct.edu. If anyone is on here and they've registered already, go ahead and say, hey, I registered. I'd love to give you a shout out. We love our students that are prepared and that are already registering, etc. It's very exciting to be preparing for the spring semester. If you're a continuing student, it is my recommendation again that you register early. Okay, we don't want you to stress over winter break about registration. There's enough things going on in winter break, and surprisingly, winter break comes and goes very fast. You're welcome, Brittany. Thank you. Okay, if you're a visiting student or a continuing student looking to come for winter session, that registration is also open. Okay, so winter session is a very concentrated session. But we do have online classes for that session. So if you're looking to register for winter, now is the time too. We're about halfway full on our registration for winter. So again, I encourage you to get prepared and do things early. If you need to come in person, we are here in person for those of you that need that service. Again, if you can do it online or over the phone, we encourage you to do so. We're trying to keep down the amount of people in the building. But if you do need that service, we do have staff members available to assist you. We're here this week, Monday through Friday, from 8:30 until 4. And again, and today we're here until 6 o'clock. Okay, so, and then next week again, Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 4, and then on Wednesday again from 8:30 to 6. Okay, and then we'll go back to our regular Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4 hours. Okay, up at our one stop. Okay, so we do have some extended hours, and like I said, registration Saturday is this Saturday for those of you that need to come in. Advising, financial aid, admissions, and registrar will all be present to help guide you to your registration for the spring. Okay? Graduation. If you're close to graduating, you should have received an email to your gateway email. So check for that. If you didn't, you can email me, gw-deanofstudents@gatewayct.edu, so that way I can prepare, so I can send you the email. Okay, but the email is to schedule an appointment with your graduation auditor, or or fill out the graduation application. So look for that email. Again, if you didn't receive it, go ahead and send me an email at gw-deanofstudents@gatewayct.edu. Remember, our graduation deadlines are coming up. So December 4th is the deadline to graduate for this fall. Okay, so if you're completing in December, congratulations. We're very excited for you. But that deadline to graduate is December 4th. Okay, so you need to apply in order to graduate. Okay, again, for our spring 2021 grads, that deadline is going to be March 13th. Okay, so be looking for that email again to fill that out so you can apply to graduate. Okay, we're really excited to have so many of you graduating, and we look forward to seeing your applications. I talked a little bit about the Pact program. So again, if you're a Pact continuing student, you must be registered full-time by November 24th. That's full-time, 12 credits or more by November 24th. Okay, it was November 15th. I wouldn't hold off. Okay, so the earlier you can register, the better. Okay, so definitely get registered. And like I said, if you feel like you were eligible for Pact but you missed those priority deadlines for the fall, we encourage you to get registered early. That goes for our new students too. If you're a new student that is Pact eligible, we need you to register before the 24th of November. Okay? Let's see. I think I got some questions. First day of school for the winter semester. Give me 1 second. I'm sure I can get that for you. So that is December 28th, Serene. Okay, so December 28th is our first day of winter session. When can you register for January 2020 classes is what I'm imagining. So your spring semester, I think you're talking about, and you should register right now, Lena. Okay, so Lena, those classes are available for spring 2021, and you should register as soon as possible. Okay, so that's good. I'm keeping up with my questions. Student activities. We did have an SGA meeting last week. We are looking for an SGA secretary. So if you wanted to get involved, it's one meeting a week is the commitment. But if you are, looking to get involved, it's a great opportunity for you to get involved. So if you're interested, email gw-activities@gatewayct.edu. And also, I want you to save the date. We're having a speaker, Meg Hutchinson, on November 18th at 1 o'clock. And it's about anxiety and the pandemic, which I feel like we all have a little bit of some of that. So it will be great on how do we balance during this crazy time that we're living in right now. Okay, so November 18th at 1 o'clock. Okay, and watch the Facebook and the website and your emails for all of this information. Okay, let's see. The library is open, so they do have some open hours. Mondays from 9 to 1 and Thursdays from 12 to 4 for in person. Otherwise, the library has really extensive hours virtually. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 and Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And they're also open on Saturdays to meet with you, okay? So you just need to go to, you can email library@gatewayct.edu if you need more information, or you could go and visit our library webpage on our website, which is gatewayct.edu/library. Okay, let's see, we got another question. So Lena, no, you don't need to reapply for PAC, but you do need to make the priority deadlines. Okay, so you should be all set with your financial aid if you're a continuing PAC student. So you've already completed the FAFSA, but you do need to be registered by the priority deadline. So the priority deadline for PACT is November 24th. Okay, so I encourage you to register very early. Okay, because you don't want to lose your PAC funding. I hope that answered your question, Lena. Okay. All right. Our Family Economic Security Program is recruiting, and we are looking for students. The goal of the FEST program is to offer wraparound services to support students through certificate and or degree completion. In order to be qualified for FEST, you must be registered at GCC for the upcoming semester. You must have completed 9 credits and have at least 2 semesters remaining. And you must have a 2.0 GPA or higher. And you must be currently employed, either full-time or part-time. Some of the benefits of that program: one-on-one coaching, cultural enrichment activities, professional development workshops, scholarships, on-campus family events, early course registration, and opportunities to build networking skills. If you're interested in that program, I encourage you to email gw-wellness@gatewayct.edu. And just we have some workshops coming up for FESP. A time management workshop Thursday, November 5th at 10 a.m. and a goal setting workshop Tuesday, November 17th at 10 a.m. So both of those workshops will be really great. They are open to the entire community, so I encourage you, if you're even thinking about FESP and you want to see what one of the workshops looks like, go ahead and email gw-wellness@gatewayct.edu. As always, our tutoring center is open. I encourage you, if you're struggling in a class, to reach out to our tutoring center. We have tutoring available for the following subjects: math, developmental English, biology, chemistry, physics, accounting, anatomy and physiology, micro and macroeconomics, and also our developmental math. Okay. We also have the writing center available too, so I encourage you to really reach out. There's lots of help and support to make you successful for the semester. If you are coming on campus, I remind you every week, as you saw Dean Alese's mask when she first started, masks are required. So you have to have a mask or a face covering for your face, okay? And when you put your mask on, it must cover both your nose all the way to your chin, so that way you're really protected, okay? So we will remind you if it doesn't look like this, okay? That's for both of our campuses. Our downtown campus and our North Haven campus, we are all required to wear masks, and they must cover both our nose and our mouth, okay? So all the way from the nose to the chin. We're also requiring social distancing. So students must maintain 6 feet of physical social distancing at all times on campus, whether indoors or outdoors. In order to get into the campus also, you will not be allowed in unless you have a photo ID. To get a Gateway campus ID, if you're a Gateway student, you would go to gatewayct.edu/ID, fill out the form, upload a picture, and then our security will call you when it's ready to pick up. And you would show them an ID, and they will hand you a Gateway ID. Okay, so that's how you get your Gateway ID, but you do need a photo ID in order to get on campus. Student bills and payments. One thing I say is always be prepared for registration. So go ahead and check your accounts. Make sure there's no holds on your accounts. Some of you owe immunization records, some of you owe us high school diplomas, and some of you still owe money on your fee bill. We offer a lot of different payment plans, so we encourage you to reach out to the payments office if you do owe money. GW student payment at gatewayct.edu. As for the spring semester, this is always a question I'm being asked. Our spring semester is going to look a lot like, and I'm sure you saw by the schedule, a lot like our current semester, okay? So we are offering the hybrid learning. We are having some traditional classes. Again, only about 10% of the classes are going to be on ground next semester as well. We are offering online classes where courses and assessments are delivered what is called asynchronically. Okay, so what does that mean? It means there's not a certain time that you sign on for that class. It doesn't mean you don't sign on. It just means it's not a specified time. And then we have our LRIND classes, okay? Our LRIND classes are the most like our in-person classes where you would sign on to a computer at the time of the class and be taught through the computer. Let's see. Kathy, let's see. Okay, acknowledging AP scores. Kathy, sure. Why don't you reach out to me, GW Dean of Students, so GW-Dean of Students, and I'll actually write it right in the comments for you. That way we can go ahead and send me an email, so that way I can see what's going on with your son's AP scores. If we received them from College Board, then they should be putting them on his record. So I'll make sure and I'll double check in. So make sure you include your son's name. Really, it needs to come from your son. So if you can send it from your Gateway account, his Gateway account, that would be great with his name and his banner number. Or you can write an email direct to me, and I'm putting my email in here as well, Kathy, okay? I don't have my assistant Amy today, so I'm typing everything in myself, so bear with me. But Kathy, yeah, go ahead and send me an email. You can send it direct, or you can send it to my Dean of Students account, or you can send it both if you want. Again, for our students, anytime you're communicating with us, you need to use your Gateway email. That's to protect you, as well as to protect us. It's our way of identifying that is you, okay? Only you know how to sign into your Gateway email. FERPA protects your rights and your information at the college. So we want to make sure that we're talking to you, okay? No problem, Kathy. I'll get it taken care of for you, okay? Like I said, email from your son's account. So have your son email me from his account, banner ID and everything like that, and I'll look into that. Thanks so much for reaching out. All right, like always, I'll be here every Wednesday at 2 o'clock for any questions you have. Just some really good reminders again. Registration is open now. If you're a continuing student, register now. Do not wait, okay? You want to have the schedule that you want. We also are here to assist you. Please do not wait. Come the holidays, we have lots of people that take vacation, etc. So we want to be able to assist you, and if you can help us space that out, that would be great, okay? Again, for my Pact students, I can't stress this enough. Your priority deadline is November 24th. You must be registered for 12 credits prior to November 24th, okay? This is really important. You've gotten emails to your email account. You've had reminders on here. There's reminders on the web. So please, please do not forget that you need to be registered full-time by November 24th, okay? All right, well, it was nice chatting with all of you today, and I'll be back next Wednesday at 2 o'clock for the live chat with Dean Alese. Again, if you're watching this after hours and you have some questions you want to ask me, go ahead and email me. I put my email address in the chat. You can either email GW Dean of Students at gatewayct.edu, or you can email me directly at amulvihill@gatewayct.edu. Either one gets to me, so feel free to reach out to me so I can answer your questions. And you never know, if it's a really good question, I might put it on next week's live. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day.